Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Bricks Gentleman, and today we will have a look at the fourth update of the MOC40 from Brickomime. And this time we start with the third base plate. And here you see a lot of parts from Iron Man sets. I think this one is, or mostly of it is the Hall of Armor, and I honestly don't know the correct names of the set, but both are Iron Man sets, and both have the same basic elements with that wall that you can get in a round shape, and that was the basic idea for the building later on, and it was it will be a way to place a lot of Iron Man minifigures, or however they are called in that universe. So we don't. Oh, it can be something else in the universe of Brickomime. So it must not be that where Iron Man's in his creations as well. So whatever you want to imagine. And of course we start with a lot of mountain and rock work and a lot of landscaping. So it's kind of a little bit boring to find the right comments or find interesting comments, because it's just a necessary work. Not. It's nice to watch in that fast speed and in that high accelerated movie, whatever you want to call that. And he improves on the rock work. So here you have the first idea of how to place the modules, and here we have the first upcoming base plates video. And here you see base plate 0, and we see the third base plate, or we see kind of the base plate 0 with the set on it that will be placed there later. And we see the fourth base plate, and we see the second row, or maybe the row in the back is the row number 0, and this would be the first row, I don't know. And we get the idea of the -1 base plate. That's a little bit of a problem if you start counting with base plate number 1 and you move in both directions, and once you will be at a negative number. So, and you see the set in the back with Wonder Woman. That will be placed in the creation at one day as well, and you see he's showing that maybe it will go up in the sky as well. So it will get interesting in the future. So just subscribe and find out. I promise you it's worth it. And now he changes the rockwork again and uses the huge molded pieces, so to get a bit more height in a shorter time. And with some slopes and some inverted slopes and some bricks in front of them, they look quite good. So it's a nice way to get a mountain faster. And you will see later on it's a huge advantage that we are hollow in the inside. And a lot of bricks for inspiration, and we will use them anyway. And now we have more changes, because the first idea of the mountain was way too small. So you have way more mountain needed. And you will see it will get a very interesting interior. But that will be something mostly for the next update. So for this update we will see the first idea of that, and it will improve later on by a lot. But it's step by step, and with each step you get new ideas, and sometimes you have to go back a little step. So the first part we saw, it's just mostly removed. And way more rock work. And you see the green plates were for making a seamless, or making it seamless between the both base plates, because the one is gray and the other will be green, so it will be a hard cut if you don't place some green on the gray one and some gray on the green one. So that will make it look seamless. And a lot more rock work. It's always helpful to have a lot of different shades of gray. That's not 50, it's only around 4 maybe. Or with the different manufacturers, it could be a bit more, but I don't look at that precise, so it's kind of the 3 or 4 different gray colors of gray. And a lot more rock work. But it looks really good. And you see, step by step, you get the idea, and it looks way more interesting with each step. Now we got to the 4th base plate. Or first off, just make a good connection between the both base plates, so that there's no gap in between the platform and the mountain and everything. Now he's placing the O curve. I think it's a blue brick set, I think, yeah. So he's finding a good place and making the landscaping for it so it looks interesting, and not just a boring plain base plate. So there need to be some details and some different colors, some different greens, some different browns, and a little bit of rocks here and there. So all that helps to get an interesting look. And you can see some G slopes that can be some fallen down rocks or some pieces of the mountain, and a lot of greens and a lot of, I don't know how these round plates are called. One way we make an interesting shape and make it look a bit more natural. And slopes and all that stuff, whatever you can imagine, or whatever I think Precomime could find, and all the different colored plates, and a lot of green with dark green and olive green, and a lot of brown and a little bit of sand colors. So, and you see it's a huge improvement compared to a plain base plate. And also, if you see both base plates side by side, it looks like there's no cut in. It looks like one plate. And that's the most important, that you have a seamless, I don't know how to call that. No, that it looks seamless. And way more rock work. And it's a huge advantage that these rocks are hollow in the inside. We will see later on. You can place some little scenes in the hollow rocks. But we will see that later on. We have some of these creatures. These creatures. You will see that. Just subscribe and you will see. And more landscaping. More landscaping. A lot of landscaping. It starts like that. A lot of landscaping. So, and later on, there will be a lot more details. And you see the oak can be placed again, but it's just removed for easier access. And now we start with the first idea of the interior, or with the first walls, and you see, I mean, for the second base plate, the building doesn't have a wall on that side, so it will be placed on a third base plate. And you see the big Iron Man suit, the blue one, will be part of this creation as well. We will see that at the end of this presentation. And now you see the wall for the second base plate. Also with huge panels just to get height very fast. And now this building is kind of, or at least completed. On the backside is open still, because maybe one day we will have a negative row, and that could fix that problem. But till then, it will be open. And we have a lot more tiles, because this part will be kind of modular, so it can be removed for transportation or just to get into the interior later on as well. And now, of course, we need stairs, because it will be a tall building. And it's trying to find the best place for the stairs. The stairs will be kind of industrial looking, or industrial-like looking, with only a little structure and mostly visible, so you can see it. You can have a look at the figure and the big blue suit, Iron Man suit, or whatever. However, this person is called in the creation of Precomime. And this will be his place with the yellow and black tiles, and we need some control center as well for switching stuff, and and more details. These are all from this Iron Man sets, and some platforms in behind the rockwork, so it looks a bit more interesting with different elevations. Okay, and a lot more tiles, and you see it starts to look way cleaner and way more interesting if everything is tiled up. And here we have some spare parts, or some trash from maybe other builds of this Iron Man kind of. It's just parts of some other sets that are placed there, that are hard to use in other creations, so it's just for having more details and make it look more interesting. And a lot more stairs, and a little bit of rock work, and now we start with the first floor, or with the upper floor. I don't know if because the basement is kind of 2 floors high if you compare it with the building on the base plate 2. And don't worry that the yellow blades will be removed later on. They're just for stability during the process. And you see more tiles just to connect the blades. I'm not sure, maybe he will remove some of them later on again and place something else. Now I see the connection between that level and the stairs, so minifigure could reach that. So I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Okay, we have a few more seconds, but I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Have a lovely day and see you soon.